you cannot cuss around your kids, and it's hard because they get on your nerves. So what we did was we made different words up. We'd say ship, fudge. If somebody was an asshole, we call them buddy. You know? But it worked. Our kids didn't cuss. People thought I was a good dad. Then a few years ago, I'm talking to my son. He's telling me about his friends. And I asked him, these guys, are these your buddies? He's like, nah, Dad, they're not my buddies. They can't drive. Like, why do they have to drive to be your buddies? Like, I thought all buddies were drivers. Why? Well, whenever in the car with you and you talk to other drivers, you always say, move, buddy. Step on the gas, buddy. It's a green light, buddy. So I had to tell him and explain to him, hey, that's not really what buddies means. Just, when you were a baby, we didn't want you to cuss. And I tell him the whole thing, right? And he's sitting, he's thinking about it. He looks at me. Damn, Dad, why couldn't you just control your anger? Like, you didn't have it together where you couldn't cuss out drivers in front of a baby? That's crazy. It's like, hey, listen, buddy. Don't talk to me that way, buddy. My kids go to a charter school. That means I have to teach them about drugs. Yeah, there's no DARE program. Charter schools. My parents didn't have that problem. They sent me to public school in LA. LAPD, they send a armed police officer with a gun into your 4th grade classroom to teach you about drugs. DARE. I didn't know I needed to learn about drugs. Things were going fine in my life, 9 years old. I didn't know shit about drugs. But the LAPD says we're gonna pause on the reading, writing, arithmetic. We're gonna teach you about crack. Okay? But it was good. I still remember it. I remember one day, the officer taught us. He said, be careful, kids, if you try illegal drugs in the streets, because they could be laced with other drugs, and you don't know what you're getting. So you're telling me that when I try drugs, there's a chance I could get extra drugs with my drugs? This is bonus drugs. Like, I'm only 9, I don't have a lot of money. My kids go to a diverse, inclusive charter school in a white neighborhood. So they get a lot of, they get a lot of like, I guess, assignments about their heritage. They came home and they asked me what it means to be Mexican. You asked me? Like, they put me on the spot, you know what I mean? Like, I want to give a good, profound answer, and all I could think of, all I said was, I don't know, we like chips. But it's true, Mexican people love chips, all right? It's not a stereotype. We love chips. That's why you go to a Mexican restaurant, they give you chips instead of bread, The only TV show that ever starred a Mexican dude, Chips. I eat big bags of tortilla chips. On the side of these bags, they always have a recipe for nachos. Does anybody need a recipe for nachos? Are we eating nachos at home? Like, oh my God, these are delicious. Hey, what's in this?